Hello, everyone, and welcome to your BusinessStreetOnline.com weekly webcast. I'm your host, Lance Cardoza, and here's a recap of This Week in Business on BusinessStreetOnline.com. Governor Schwarzenegger signs water bill right here in Fresno County. New future for Fresno State Market. And Business Leader of the Week, we speak to Sarkis Kalanjian, owner of Craft Shoe Repair. The Veterans Day Parade and Dark the Shark is back. All this in this week's weekly webcast.
Endless possibilities at Fresno Suit Outlet. We're the home of the 3-suit deal. 3 suits, 3 shirts, 3 ties, 3 belts, 3 hankies, and 3 pairs of socks. Everything starting at just $2.99. Fresno Suit Outlet carries suits up to size 74. Why spend more?
With good things come in threes. That's the Fresno Suit Outlet triple play.
Big news for California this week as Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger on Monday signed an $11 billion bond to build a better water infrastructure delivery and clean groundwater. The state's decades-old system would be updated for its 30 million residents. Changes are in store for the Fresno State's Gibson Farm Market, which has been selling Fresno State produce since 1984. Business is good, and a new location is expected for the future, perhaps by 2012.
I was a student here at Fresno State, and I majored from the Craig School of Business in Management and Marketing, and shortly after graduation, I had the pleasure of working here, and I've enjoyed it ever since. I've been here for a little over 3 years, and now I manage the store and also do the sales and marketing for the winery and the other products that are sold outside. There has been a lot of changes. The store has been laid out a little bit different. We have the same products that we had back then. We haven't dropped any of those, but corn is still number one, and I think that's always going to be the case for the market, but we also have gotten some new products in. The olive oil has new varieties. We have new coated products. We have new varieties of wine and raisins and ice cream, and we've grown tremendously in that 3 years. We also have a new customer base has become aware of us, and we aren't as hidden of a little jewel as we once had been, but we do see consistent growth of not only what our students are able to produce, but also the customers that come in here to support it. It's been over 20 years. It was just a way to sell the produce that we had in abundance of some strawberries and some other things, and it was a great idea back then, and it's really grown into something that's really important to the farm as a whole. The proceeds that are generated from the sale of these ag products go back into the units that the students make.
The farm has a 1,000-acre laboratory which has 25 different enterprises which all market their products through the farm market. So kind of oversee the whole farm operations, and farm market is one of them. It's quite exciting to have a farm market like this. We are very excited about the opportunity to build a new farm market. Of course, it is through the generosity of one of the community members, Gibson family, who gave us $1.5 million to build a new Gibson farm market. It comes in at such a timely juncture because we were growing beyond our capacity. Our sales was growing. Our sales doubled in the last 5 years. We were having problems with space, so it's nice that we'll be able to double the space almost and build a new farm market which will not only have the same features that we have here, but additional features like a new ice cream parlor, a wine tasting room, a lot of things, a flower shop, things that we couldn't do.
The Jerry Tarkanian Show, hosted by former Fresno State basketball coach Jerry Tarkanian and heard on 1430 ESPN Radio, made its debut Wednesday night at the Red Zone Sports Grill in North Fresno. Each week, Tarkanian will be discussing all things basketball. Veterans Day Parade in downtown Fresno drew nearly 40,000 people to the downtown area this Wednesday to pay tribute to our country's veterans. The parade is one of the largest of its kind on the West Coast, and it attracted many dignitaries, including special visitor, Hmong General Vang Pao. This week's Business Leader of the Week is Sarkis Kalanjian, owner of Craft Shoe Repair in Fresno. Kalanjian invited us to his shop and shared some of what he has experienced in 35 years in the shoe repair business.
I started, but it's 16 years old to 15 years old to come this country. Finally, 10 years. Every year I have to go to fill up the application to ask the visa if I can go to USA, you know. Every year I go, they said, I'm sorry, we can't give you, 10 years. But finally, 10 years later, I got the visa, and I came this country, you know, and I try to work, you know. And I find a job, and I find a job with Mr. Teal Kosian. He used to have shoe repair shop in Manchester Center. They used to be center that time before they built up the mall, you know, that's on the 70s, you know. I worked over there about almost 3 years. Like I said, I left my son, he was about 10 months old. And I bring him my friend, after they came over here, I got another 2 more, you know, make the family and make the business, you know. I have a good time, great time. It was fun, you know. We love it, you know, we love it. And like we opened up the shop, you know, especially after 1974 or 75, you know. And we raised our 3 children in my business, in my shop. Oh, I would love to come every day work. I love my business. I love my job. I love to work with the shoes, you know. Like I told you that I was 8 years old to start this business. You know how it goes. I mean, it's not only 10, 15 years ago I started this business, you know. It was fun for me. I mean, it looks like it's hobby. You know, I have to come and work and do my job and kill my time with my customers and my job, my business, you know. I will love it. I will love it. And I'm very happy and proud, you know. Well, like my family right now, you know, they all grow up, you know. As you know, one has owned his business. My oldest son Tony, like Fresno Sud Outlet. One of his a doctor in LA, and my daughter, she work at the bank, you know. I mean, they are very happy. They have a happy family, and we are all happy. We love each other and stick each other.
Thank you for joining us on this week's BusinessStreetOnline.com weekly webcast. Click on us next week when we'll be bringing you the business on the street.